What's up, you guys? Welcome back. So today I am finally reviewing the Smashbox Studio Skin Foundation. I showed you guys in my makeup haul that I got this foundation and you guys wanted to see a review on it. So we're gonna put this foundation to the test today. We're just gonna jump right into it. I'm just gonna read off everything that it says on the box. I'm gonna go online, see what it says on there, and then we're gonna try it on. So this one says that it's a 15-hour wear hydrating foundation. Stay flawless for a full 15 hours with our breakthrough long wearing formula, inspired by onset demands, developed for your life. Skin is hydrated and shine free, while imperfections are blurred with light diffusing spheres. Buildable medium to full coverage. Water, sweat, humidity, and transfer resistant, oil free. I was matched to the shade 2.4, so we'll see how this one matches. I have swatched these in store and they do run pretty dark, so I'm hoping that this one will match. I'm on the Smashbox website and on here they have 22 different shades, which I did not know they had 22 shades for this foundation. And online it looks like they have a lot of shades for deeper skin tones, and it looks like they have a lot of shades for more fair skin tones. And then they give you like a few tips on there. So it says when you're applying it to start in the center of the face, around and on the nose. That way you get the most coverage on there. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. And this is what the bottle looks like. So it comes with a little cap and then it has a pump and it is a glass bottle. So I'm doing half my face with my Beauty Blender first. I'm going to do one full pump. And I'm gonna start in this area since it says to start in the center, and I don't have any primer on either. It is going on pretty matte, but it is starting to cover up pigmentation and everything. And it is giving off like a medium coverage. I'm not seeing like full coverage right off the bat. So we're gonna build it up since it does say that it is buildable. So you can kind of see in this area, you can still see the pigmentation a little bit. And this kind of has like a tacky feel to it. Like when I'm bouncing it, it's like very, very tacky. Okay, so this is how it looks with half of my face done with a Beauty Blender. It has a nice coverage. It's not covering everything, so it's about a medium coverage. It evened out my skin tone. It does have a little bit more of a matte finish, even though you can see a little bit of dewiness in that area. It is a little bit more on the matte side. And this is definitely not transfer resistant. I have product on my finger as I tap it in. I know it hasn't completely set, so we're gonna let it set to see if it makes a difference. So now I'm gonna do the other half of my face with my Morphe M439. Again, I'm gonna do a pump and start in the center of my face. I thought I was gonna get a lot more coverage with the brush because I typically get a lot of coverage when I use this brush. Also, this foundation is more on the thick side. So when I pump it on the back of my hand, it's not too runny. It runs a little bit, but it is still on the thick side. There's something I'm not really liking about the foundation, but I can't put my finger on it. Maybe it's the fact that I'm not wearing a primer. I don't know, I can't figure it out. I don't know if it's like hard for me to blend or if it's just the tackiness. I don't know what it is, but I can still see my scars. So you can see it right there. And right here, you get a better view of the other side as well. So far, I like the finish and I like the color. The coverage, I'm kind of still like iffy about it. We'll see how it looks once I put my makeup on. But as of right now, I'm like in the middle on this foundation. Okay, so I did my makeup just super quick because I am about to head out in a little bit. But this is how it looks with everything on. So I only have bronzer on my face and I have a little tiny bit of powder right underneath here because if not, I'm gonna crease like crazy. I have a lip gloss on, brows, and a little bit of highlight right here. That's all I did. It looks so good. It makes my face look flawless. Now, as far as how it feels on the skin, I feel it a little bit more on the heavy side. This is not a lightweight foundation. It's definitely medium to full coverage in the sense that it feels like a medium to full coverage. This foundation will be medium to full coverage for somebody who does not have any scarring, who does not have any pigmentation, no acne, no darkness, nothing. If you have a little bit of pigmentation like I do around my cheeks, It's gonna start off like a medium coverage, but you can build it up to be a little bit more of a full coverage. I do love the way this foundation looks on camera. It looks amazing. You can see the bronzer, you can see the highlight, you can see everything. And it worked well with other products. It didn't get chalky and it didn't break up on me when I was putting on my bronzer. And I did not apply powder anywhere on my face except right here. So I didn't do powder in this area and it still didn't get chalky. Typically, when I don't apply powder before applying my bronzer, it gets really ugly in this area, and here it looks good. I'm excited to see how this foundation will wear throughout the day, because if this is going to stay this matte throughout the day, then this foundation is going to be a perfect foundation for people who have oily skin. So right now it is 12:41 in the afternoon. So I'm going to wear this until later on tonight, and I'm going to check in with you guys to see how it's holding up. So it's currently 10:11 p.m. already. So I've been wearing this foundation for more than 8 hours already, and I do like the way it looks, but it is not, I wouldn't consider this like a sweat resistant foundation, because I am getting pretty oily pretty much all over my face. And now that I look at it in this lighting, the foundation looks a little bit lighter than my skin tone, so I wish I would have gotten maybe like a shade higher than this. But it did stay on all day, so it didn't start to fade in any areas. It's still intact. Now that it has completely set and I've been wearing it all day, I'm not really getting transfer on my fingers. All I see is like the oil on my fingers, but I don't see any foundation. Also, now that my oils have kind of seeped through the foundation a little bit, it doesn't feel as matte or as drying as it did when I first applied it. Like now when I move my face, it doesn't feel tight and really dry. Today was pretty humid and it was hot. It was in the like 90s today, so the foundation held up pretty good for how hot it was. So overall, I don't really think this is a hydrating foundation, and I don't think it's a shine free foundation like it says that it is. It's shine free when you first apply it, but it's not going to stay like that all day. It's kind of hard for it to stay like that all day. It definitely has a medium buildable coverage to it. I really wasn't able to test water or sweat because I wasn't sweating today, and I didn't get in like a pool or like showered with my makeup on, so I wasn't able to test if it was water resistant. But yeah, those are my final thoughts on the foundation. I do like the foundation and I am going to keep using it and trying it out with different primers. But that's it for today's review. If you guys enjoyed the video and if you found it helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions on the foundation, please let me know down below in the comment section. Thank you all so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you on my next video.